Good evening. Welcome to the Daily Stock Market Update. The DSEX remained flat for the third consecutive day, marginally gaining 0.11 points or 0.002% and settled at 6,766 points. Market turnover was BDT 8.36 billion, which is a decrease of 21.58% compared to the last trading day. Grameenphone and Robi from the telecommunication sector, ICB from the NBFI sector, and United Power and Power Grid Bangladesh from the fuel and power sector mainly dragged the market down today. On the other hand, BRAC and Pubali Bank from the banking sector, Renata and Square Pharma from the pharmaceutical sector, and British American Tobacco Bangladesh from the food and allied sector pulled the market up today, keeping the market flat. In terms of sector-wise return, the banking sector registered the highest gain of 0.79%, while the pharmaceutical sector posted the second highest gain of 0.34%. On the other hand, the telecom sector registered the highest loss of 2.23%. 5 textile companies, 4 industrial companies and 3 banks were among the top 20 gainers today. Gemini Seafood, Sun Life Insurance and Apex Foods registered the highest gain, while Robi Axiata, Bangladesh Shipping Corporation and Alif Industries were the top losers. Investors exerted selling pressure on Robi as the company's 5% annual total cash dividend failed to meet investors' expectations. There was no price-sensitive information for the remaining stocks. The trading volume of Uttara Bank, Medicom Online and Silco Pharmaceuticals increased significantly today compared to the average trading volume of the last 3 months. Investors showed interest in Uttara Bank as the company declared 14% cash and 14% stock dividend and an encouraging earnings growth. There was no publicly disclosed fundamental reason for the volume increase of the remaining stocks. Today's top 2 news. The global commodity market slightly calmed down on Tuesday after the recent price volatility arising from the Russia-Ukraine war and sanctions imposed by the West. The price of global crude oil fell below USD 100 per barrel, which is expected to provide some trade relief. However, prices still remain high as overall commodity indices have jumped by 26% since the beginning of this year. Moreover, some local commodity prices have recently declined due to tax and duty waivers at both retail and import level. Global conditions such as Russia-Ukraine war, the West's sanctions, China's recent lockdown, and closed ports pose risk of further volatility in commodity prices. Bangladesh's apparel exports registered above 52% growth or reached USD 1.63 billion during the first 2 weeks of March year-on-year, amid peak season supported by increased demand and anti-China sentiment of the United States and European Union. The sector achieved above 200% growth alone in a single day year-on-year during this time frame despite trade disruption with Russia. That's all for today. We will be back again next week with more updates on Dhaka Stock Exchange. Follow LR Global on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.